God loves you unconditionally, no strings attached. Maybe you've heard the gentle, loving voice of God, not like any human voice, something far more subtle that speaks directly to your soul, that says you are loved and seen. Responding to God's voice is a lifelong adventure, a bit like a train journey. This can be scary, but nothing else in life is as satisfying. Staying where you are is an option, but you miss out on so much. What if you joined in with God's adventure? What if you started a journey not really sure what was going to happen or where you might end up next, with an open ticket for unlimited travel? What's important is deciding to get on the train and committing to the journey. There might be specific moments in your life that stand out, like the day you first said yes to Jesus. That's like stepping on the train for the first time. Or maybe you're just thinking about starting the journey now, but it's also a daily commitment to keep traveling in good times and bad. But where does the train go? What does this journey involve? There's a map. We call it a Methodist Way of Life. Each station on the way represents a different spiritual practice we might do, a different way we can encounter God. Some stations will be familiar to you, but some might be new. The train takes us to the pray station. We talk with God back and forth like a conversation with a friend. And we can be aware of a deep sense of awe surrounding us all day long. We serve people around us who need our help, and we can meet God in them too. We worship God, offering our praise and thanks and apologizing for the times we messed up. We can worship alone and with other people. Together, we receive forgiveness and mercy and become a supportive community. We notice God in the Bible and the world around us. God is findable, but not completely. We share our faith. We get to be God's partners in bringing love and restoration to the world. We challenge injustice. God is passionate about liberating people from whatever's oppressing them. We are open-hearted and minded, generous in giving and receiving hospitality, and we realize that God is like that too. We learn more about the journey of faith and grow and change to be more like Jesus. We care for each other and ourselves. Love for each other is at the center of this journey. We live in a way that draws others into the journey with Jesus, being transparent, warm, and ultimately being yourself. You be you. We do what we can to help the natural world flourish. God loves it all. And we tell others about what's happening to us on the journey. Your story matters. Most of us find it easier to meet God at some of the stations. We might have a home station. That can be a good thing, a recognition of our gifts and passions. It's good to grow these, but sometimes we become so comfortable there that we're not sure we want to explore the rest of the network. There might even be some stations we actively avoid. Perhaps we've had a bad experience before, or we're not confident we know what to do at the station. But travelling to new stations is an exciting way to get to know God better and to learn from other travellers. The good news is we don't travel alone. We can share our stories with God and with each other. As we journey, it's good to chat and reflect on our adventures and encounters, both good and bad. When you reflect, notice what you feel. What feels deep or true? What are the times when you get a sense that there's more going on beneath the surface, that the universe is humming with love? It's also good to do something creative to help you remember. The act of writing or scrapbooking, or writing a song, or painting, or baking, or sewing. Whatever it is, that's your thing. Like even getting a tattoo to remember big moments. Actions like these help us to make sense of what happened. And it's amazing how much we forget otherwise. All of this conversation and reflection can help you to recognize God at work in the world, which God is, but it's so easy to miss. How will you respond to God's love today? Are you up for a train journey? And what if you're already a seasoned traveller? Are you up for visiting some new stations?